Good morning.
Hey, welcome back to Cooking with Carmel.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. We got some awesome St. Patty's Day desserts for you guys today.
We're both sporting our green in
Yeah,
preparation.
right?
I don't want to get pinched.
Yeah.
Don't pinch me. Yes, so we've got some just easy last minute if you didn't want to do the desserts that we showed you from before, although the bread pudding was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But yeah, these are easy, simple, kids love it, adults love it. Some milkshakes and then an icebox cake, an overnight icebox cake that is easy to throw together the night before, so you could do it today and it would be ready by tomorrow for dinner, so for dessert. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna get started because it's quick and easy and fun.
Yeah.
Fun. So to get started, we're gonna make our grasshopper shake. And in here, I'm going to put just 1.5 quarts. I think that's what these are. Yep, 1.5 quart of ice cream. And I had mine thawing for a little bit just to help with it, to mix it up because my freezer gets my ice cream super frozen. So these have been sitting out for about an hour thawing up. But I'm gonna stick the whole thing in here, and I never knew this until I started making milkshakes. Like, there's a lot of ice cream that goes into a single milkshake. I was like, oh my goodness, that's a lot of ice cream. Like, normally this would like last our family for, a few weeks. Yeah, 2 milkshakes, guys.
Wow.
That's all we're gonna get out of it. Okay, and then in here, I'm gonna put in some milk just to help thin it out. There's about a third of a cup. I'm not gonna put the whole thing in because my ice cream is a little softer today than it was when I made it yesterday for the pictures. And then in here, I'm also gonna put in a couple drops of green food coloring to give it that pretty minty shade of green. And then also I'm gonna put in a teaspoon of peppermint extract. And then we're gonna put this on the blender, and before I hit blend, I'm gonna prepare our glasses. And this is kind of fun, just a fun way to, you eat with your eyes first. And so if it looks kind of fun and pretty, you're gonna be like, ooh, more, it's gonna be more appetizing to eat.
Isn't green like the most appetizing color too?
It is. And so I like to just drizzle the caramel sauce all around the edges of my cup, or my glasses there. And just make fun swirly patterns. So we're gonna do one with that, and chocolate and mint go amazing together. So our chocolate caramel sauce is perfect for this. And my kids yesterday, they were so excited when they came home from school and these were waiting for them. Like, yes, you waited until we got home.
Yeah.
So there we go. So you might want to turn your volume down a little bit because my blender gets super loud. So we're just going to go ahead and get started real quick. That's the thing.
Yep.
Goes through its process. Spatula in here real quick to make sure there's no chunks of ice cream remaining. And there is a little bit. There we go. Mix it around just a little. You never know with these things whether or not they're going to do it right the first time, or if I'm going to have to.
It'll never do it right the first time whenever we're live.
No, it won't. It won't. It works perfect at home, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. And then when I get here, it's like, whatever. Stage fright.
Yep.
All right, perfect. I think. We'll see. Looks good.
Does look good.
Nice and minty, green, and stir it around. It's a nice thick consistency, and there's no clumps of ice cream remaining, so I think we're good with that one. And so that was pretty easy, you guys. So literally, if you like, oh shoot, I don't have anything for St. Patrick's Day, but I've got ice cream, or you can go get ice cream.
Yeah.
Then you've got yourself the fun grasshopper shake. So I'm gonna pour these in here, and I'm just gonna fill them each one up, and then we'll dress them up a bit here in just a second with some whipped cream and some fun straws, and make it a little festive.
Yeah. You can have them waiting for your kids whenever they get home from school tomorrow.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, the leprechaun came while you were at school.
That's right. So don't want to leave any in the blender. Fill those. See what I'm saying? That whole carton of ice cream, I got 2 milkshakes out of it.
Wow.
So isn't that crazy how it just shrinks down? Probably take it back to, I've got a little full. There, share with your friend.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna set that here. We're actually gonna rinse this out because I'll make the next flavor. But in here, I made ahead of time. This is just some, you've seen me, I like my little whipped cream canister. So I added some whipped cream, about a cup of whipped cream, and about probably about 3 tablespoons of our chocolate caramel sauce, and another, just a few drops of peppermint extract to make a mint chocolate whipped cream. So I'm just gonna add that. Oops, there it goes, see? Got an air bubble in here. This happened to me the last time I was live. Isn't that the way it works, Elizabeth?
Yes, it is.
I'll tell you what, and then I don't even, oh, there it is. I knew I had my washcloth here. Anyway, it's supposed to be really pretty and fluffy on here, but we'll see. It's gonna just sit there and splatter on me now. And I'm gonna open it up, and it's gonna be full of whipped cream. Did this to me last time. Yeah, okay, well, there we go. The joys of being live. Yeah. You can get the idea.
That's too funny.
Well, if you whip cream,
you can look on our website to see how it should look.
Exactly. Don't trust me.
How it looked whenever we were not live.
Seriously. Goodness. So we can still dress them up though. I'm not giving up on you.
Yep.
There is a fun little straw, and you get nothing but a cookie.
We'll give that one to Brad.
That's right. Another cute, fun little straw. So voila, there you go. Yeah. There's one kind of pretty, one
missing whipped cream.
Yeah. But you get the idea there. It's good with the whipped cream. You should try it.
Yes. Oh. Maybe just buy your own or
the ready whip.
Yeah,
just get ready whip, okay?
Yeah.
Quit trying to make it on your own and being all fancy. Just go get ready whip, and I think they even make chocolate ready whip. Yeah. So there you go. Don't trust what I have to say right now. Darn thing.
Yeah, the thing's always getting shy on live.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so again, moving right along. I'm gonna dump this out real quick. Do you guys do anything fun for St. Patrick's Day? Does anyone have any? Do you do like corned beef and cabbage and all that?
I don't. I don't.
Just no.
Yeah. My mom does, or she did whenever we were little, but I don't.
Yeah. No, I've never.
Yeah.
I've never done anything special for St. Patrick's Day other than I like minty desserts. So that just gives me an excuse to make minty desserts.
Yeah. So Stephanie just started on the Bailey's milkshake.
Yep, that's what this one's going to be.
So I want to ask you guys, everybody that's on here, to go and leave a review. Every time you leave a review, I'm going to put your name in this nice gold tin, and we're going to draw a name every week. And whoever's name is on here gets a free bottle of caramel. We do that every week, and you can get multiple entries for leaving reviews in multiple places.
There you go. Okay, so this is a Bailey's milkshake. Again, you can use the Bailey's creamer in place of the real Bailey's if you do not want this to be alcoholic. And I'll show you that we did a similar thing with the next desserts. You can do it both ways using the Bailey's as well, creamer versus the actual liqueur. So, but this one we're gonna just pop that in there. Oh, and then this also gets about a 1/4 cup of our chocolate caramel sauce. So we're just gonna, that's about a 1/4 cup, right?
Yep.
Looks like it. There you go.
Can never have too much chocolate caramel sauce.
No, I don't think so. Chocolate and Bailey's, good combination. Okay, so it's gonna get loud again for a couple more minutes and we'll see how well we do with this one. Did what it was supposed to do the first time. All right, so we're going to pop the lid off and pour our Bailey shake. Let me just do the same thing I did before, make sure there's no big clumps of ice cream, and there's not. So we're gonna pour these right on in our glass.
And if you guys missed the email that Stephanie sends out every Monday, you can sign up for that on our website at caramelkitchen.com. And she sends out a what to make Monday every Monday, and then we go over it live on Tuesdays together. She does all the cooking. I just get to watch and talk.
That's right. That's the important part. You all know that when Madeline was here a few weeks ago doing the cooking, and I was supposed to do Elizabeth's part by talking, I was like, oh, this is hard. She does an amazing job keeping me on track. Okay, so there's your Bailey's milkshake, and again, normally I like to top it with whipped cream, but since it's not working for us, you'll have to just get the idea that it is prettier with whipped cream. And then as the final garnish on these, I like to do an additional drizzle of our chocolate caramel sauce and another drizzle of our Irish cream caramel sauce, which we still have available.
Yep, we do, but it's almost gone. So if you haven't ordered your Irish cream, get yours now.
So there you go. And 2 more straws, and there you go. We've got our Bailey's milkshakes. So these are the adult milkshakes or the alcoholic milkshakes, which again, you can make non-alcoholic by using the creamer instead of the actual liqueur. And then we've got our Grasshopper milkshakes. So we've got your milkshake options covered for St. Patrick's Day. And now we're going to do a bonus dessert. I sent out this recipe last year on St. Patrick's Day.
Thanks, Patrick's Day.
Thanks, Patrick's Day. We're so thankful for St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, we are.
And they're called just a Bailey's Icebox cake with our espresso caramel sauce. So the Bailey's and espresso is a really yummy combination. So if you have in your store, if you find them, they're these famous chocolate wafers, these cookies. So they start off super crunchy and really thin. And but when you fill them with cream, like a whipped cream, we're gonna fill them with a whipped cream, and you set them in the fridge overnight, they will turn into a cake-like texture. They'll be fluffy and soft. So it's really fun, and it's a super simple dessert. So if you're like, no, you've got to take a dessert somewhere, but you really don't have a lot of time to make one, if you get this and you just whip up some whipped cream and you put it in your fridge ahead of time, like overnight, the next night they will be super soft and fluffy. And so we'll show you how we're going to assemble these. Let me just change my setup here and I'll get going on that one.
Perfect. So I also want to let you guys know that everything that we do at Caramel Kitchen, we do by hand. We make the caramel the old-fashioned way in big copper kettles. We do have agitators that help stir the caramel, but everything that we do whenever we get it into the bottler, we bottle it by hand, we label it by hand, and we put a lot of love and a lot of care into everything that we do for you guys. So I just think it's a it's really cool that we are handcrafted. And we also have no nuts, no gluten, no preservatives, and no corn syrups. So if you know anybody that's allergic to corn or nuts, or they are gluten intolerant, they can still have our caramel sauce.
Yes, they can. All right. Pop my... Whenever I'm making whipped cream, I like to freeze my bowl and my beater in the freezer for a few minutes beforehand, so it's really nice and cold. It helps the whipped cream from getting too soft and soggy, and it helps it whip up to a fluffier consistency. I have this problem every time I do this one. Oh, maybe it wants to walk the other way. There we go. If I just did it its way and not my way.
Yeah.
Okay, let me grab my cream real quick.
We got things falling around. So I'm going to read a review while she's over there getting that stuff. This is from Karen Wallace. Being a caramel lover, a friend gave me a bottle of salted caramel. Wow, I was hooked. My spouse, who doesn't even like caramel, asked me to order more. We just ordered 3 bottles and they arrived very quickly. I also have a bottle of the cinnamon vanilla caramel, thinking of drizzling it on apple crisp. Yum. Thanks, Karen, for that review. That's a great review. And I totally agree that cinnamon vanilla on anything apple is totally delicious. Keep talking. So, and if you guys have any questions for us about anything, you guys can just leave a question in the comments and we'll answer your guys' questions. It doesn't have to be Caramel Kitchen related, it can be anything related, and we'll answer those questions for you guys.
Don't know if they'll be the right answer, but you'll get an answer.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry about that. Something fell off the back side of the freezer and it wouldn't let the door close. Okay, so I've got my whipping cream, and I'm going to put about 2 cups worth in here. And again, you can either use the creamer or you can use the actual liqueur for this. The ones I made up last night, I used the creamer because I will send those home with Elizabeth, and her kiddos don't need to be eating Baileys. So, and my kids just won't get these.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put in, I didn't put a full half cup in there, so it's about 1/3 of a cup in there of the Irish cream. And we're just going to beat this until stiff peaks form and whip it up, and then we'll assemble our cake.
Perfect. So with every order that comes through on our website, we send you guys one of these what to put it on cards. And it's got all of our main flavors on it and a lot of great ideas of how you can eat caramel, because for some reason that's like a huge, like a question that I always get asked is, well, what would I eat it on? My answer is totally a spoon, but we've got lots of ideas on this little card here for you too. And on the back, it's got the caramel corn recipes, so you can make yourself some caramel corn. This one calls for the chipotle caramel sauce, I think. It's actually just any caramel sauce.
I made it with chipotle.
Yeah.
The picture is with chipotle,
yeah.
And that's how I like to make it.
Yeah,
I like that little spice and sweet.
Yeah, me too.
My popcorn.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
My kids like it with salted caramel. But anytime that we make popcorn, they always ask for caramel to be put on their popcorn. But it also, on here, it also talks about the storage and separation, because sometimes after you get a bottle of caramel, you'll see the sugars start to separate, and that's totally natural. It's because we don't use any preservatives, and all you gotta do is warm it up a little bit and shake it up, and it'll reincorporate itself.
Yep.
Yep.
Good as gold.
Yep. So while she's doing that, I guess I'll do the drawing to see who wins this week. I'll have Stephanie draw it.
Waiting on the cream.
Right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Nadia Warren.
Thanks, Nadia.
Nadia. Yeah. Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah,
We
cool.
love reviews, you
Yes,
guys.
we do. And I've been getting new reviews every week, so it's working.
That's awesome. Yes, we appreciate it.
Yes, we do. For
And
sure.
our other people that are coming to our sites organically, and they love it too. So it's much appreciated.
Yeah, definitely. And
Okay.
if you missed any of our previous Cooking with Caramel episodes, you can find them on YouTube and Rumble.
You can. Okay, we are just about ready here. So, I'm gonna lift up. You can see it's nice and whipped. Remove the bowl so you can see it's just real fluffy and got stiff peak, so it's holding its form. So this is the real easy part. This is the thing that the kids can get involved in if you want to get the kids involved. It's a little bit messy, but not too bad. Basically, I'm taking my one cookie and I'm just getting a little bit, about a tablespoon and a half of whipped cream, and I'm just going to put it on and I'm going to stack it and kind of press down a little bit so the whipped cream goes to the edges. And I'm going to add another little tablespoon or so of whipped cream and press down and stack it. And these cookies can be pretty tender. They're pretty brittle, and that's okay if it cracks because it's all going to become spongy and cake-like anyway. So if your cookie cracks in the middle, just put the cracked layer like in the middle of your cookie stack, and you'll never even notice that it's like broken in half. But yeah, we're just gonna stack them like this, and I've got 6 high here. I think the original recipe that's on our website, and it's actually, if you're looking for it, it's on page 3 of our recipes on our website. So it's from last year. I think I stacked them 8 high, but that's at 6 high. So that's a pretty good stack. So what you do at this point in time when they're all assembled like that, you're gonna refrigerate them at least overnight so that they have a chance to soften. The whipped cream just absorbs into the cookie layer, and it makes them just a really soft, delicate cake layer. So I did that last night, and here you are. They don't look much different, but you can tell the difference in the texture, and the longer you actually have them in the fridge, I did this late last night, so they didn't have as much time in the fridge, but they'll puff up a little bit more, and you'll see that in the picture that's on our website. These will be a little puffier, but they're still really soft, and you'll see that when you go to, you can cut them with a fork and they'll be nice and soft. So at this stage of the game, I like to then just finish them off with a drizzle of our espresso caramel sauce. And I just think the chocolate and Bailey's and espresso flavor is a really great combination. And I just kind of go around and let some of it drizzle down, and it'll, as it warms up, it'll just kind of go down the sides, and it's just, I think it's really pretty.
Yeah. Nice presentation and great flavor combinations.
Yeah, I totally agree. Espresso with chocolate and Bailey's, yeah.
Okay. So these ones are yummy. And that's super simple. And that's really all it is, you guys. It's like another really easy, and you can manipulate this to whatever your tastes are. You can flavor your whipped cream with however you want the inside to be. I think if you did like even an orange extract with the chocolate with our salted caramel sauce would be really good.
Yeah.
You can add some cinnamon in with the whipped cream and have it be like the Mexican chocolate cinnamon, maybe some spice with the cinnamon vanilla caramel sauce over the top. But it's pretty adaptable. But you can see that once the caramel starts dripping down the sides, it just is a really pretty little dessert, and it's perfect for entertaining. Each person just gets their one little cake, and really there's like no work involved. I mean, you saw how quickly we made those. You stick them in the fridge, you take them out, you plop them on a plate, and you serve them, and everyone's like, oh my gosh. So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. So that's how easy today's desserts were. We just did 3 of them.
That's the way I like things.
Really
Nice
quick.
and easy and simple whenever it comes to being in the kitchen.
Yeah. So I'll just keep assembling these, and while you...
Well, I think we're done.
Are you done?
Yeah.
We're done?
Yep.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Yeah. Cool. We won't be here next week. Stephanie is going on vacation. I'm going to jump on the week after that. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of my personal story. Whenever I get on, I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of my testimony and what I got going on in my life right now. So join me for that in a couple of weeks. But other than that, we're on vacation.
That's right. Yep, we will be gone. Brad and I will actually be gone with the kids for 2 weeks, so we won't be here for 2 weeks. So super excited to jump on though and hear Elizabeth's testimony, and I hope you guys join her. She's got an amazing story to tell, and God is good.
God is good.
Yeah.
All right.
So enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah. See you later.
All right. Well, I'm gonna finish getting these done, and you can